We begin tonight with the latest horrifying incident in a wave of shocking animal attacks in the U.S. A 24-year-old intern was mauled to death yesterday by a lion at a private California zoo. Diana Hansen's tragic story opens a window to a wide and dangerous world of private pet sanctuaries maintained by animal lovers who are tempting fate every single day. ABC's Matt Gutman reports.
It happened just after noon in this private zoo sanctuary near Fresno, California.
The person is still in the enclosure with the lions.
When this 550-pound male lion named Couscous attacked 24-year-old intern Diana Hansen. According to the Fresno County coroner, Hansen had stepped into the enclosure when the African lion escaped its smaller feeding cage.
This is a situation where you had somebody was too close to a lion.
Less than 30 minutes later, sheriff's deputies arrived and began firing weapons.
The lion has been taken care of.
The 100-acre facility is home to wild cats, including tigers, leopards, cheetahs, and jaguars. It draws about 10,000 visitors a year. Officials say the park had a good history and also had an active permit to operate.
I always felt that someday something like this could happen.
Diana Hansen's father told ABC News he is heartbroken and searching for answers.
Couldn't believe that she was in the lion's cage when the lion was there. I still don't know how that could happen, and that's what I'm hoping to find out.
Sanctuary guidelines are that caregivers should never be inside with the cats. Tonight, the Fresno County Sheriff's Department is investigating.
We were cooperating fully with the Sheriff's Department in the investigation and hope we can determine exactly what happened.
Earlier today, the sanctuary owner spoke about the tragedy.
Again, our whole staff it's devastating.
The coroner's report found Diana died from a broken neck. She died almost instantly, and only then the lion inflicted additional wounds after her death. This incident is just the latest in a nationwide rash of attacks and scares by exotic animals.
There's a lion on Mount Perry Road in Gray Shot.
I just saw a wolf.
I think I just seen one. It looks like a jaguar or a wolf or something.
In Zanesville, Ohio, more than 50 dangerous animals unleashed by their owner, scampering out into the roadways. Odessa, Texas, the same month, a 4-year-old boy mauled by this 150-pound cougar kept as a pet.
This has been going on for years and years. There's a long and growing casualty list of people who've been injured or killed by dangerous wild animals kept as pets.
But out of all of this animal mayhem across the nation, someone has gotten very busy.
Mitchell Kalmanson, good to see you, thank you.
Where you sense fear, Mitch Kalmanson sees risk and potential lawsuits.
They're exotic animals. She can be nice 1 minute and then turn around the next minute and be as exotic as she is.
Where you see lions, tigers, he spies potentially loose fencing.
Have you had any problems with them ever loosening with them?
They're all welded.
Oh, okay, good.
Kalmanson is the wild animal insurance guy, selling insurance policies and vetting safety standards to pretty much anyone with generally uninsurable exotic pets.
I've got circuses, I've got fairs, zoological facilities, private facilities, some people that just want to have exotic animals because they have an interest in it.
And a lot of people have interest, so much so that, according to the World Wildlife Fund, there are more tigers in the U.S. living in captivity than in the wild across the world. Kalmanson is the first to admit that these animals don't necessarily make good pets.
You think they're nice and they're cute and cuddly, and all of a sudden they're grown and they've never shown a propensity for being dangerous, and they can turn within seconds.
And with incidents like these, that becomes a problem.
Should people be worried?
There are quite a few animals that are in facilities that should not be there.
So the cougar next door is something that people should know about?
Absolutely.
While the lions next door may be bad for business, they've been good for Kalmanson's business, up 50% this year.
Holy cow, look at this thing pull out.
Now, these policies are not cheap. On a standard $3 million policy,
probably $15,000, $16,000 a year.
That's serious money.
Yeah, it is serious money, and that's what these people have to commit to.
Surprisingly, only a dozen states require owners of exotic pets to carry liability insurance. In California, where the latest attack happened, it's only required for circuses and shows, not for private sanctuaries in someone's backyard. But even at the places Kalmanson does insure, where he often makes house call inspections,
how are you?
He finds problems.
If this guy decides to come down, this cage is gone, the animal's gone, and it happens at 2 o'clock in the morning. You don't know it till 6 or 7 or 8 when you're back out in the field.
When you go on your inspections, do you find that people realize that they're way in over their head?
A lot of people do. They want the animal, they want the baby, and I just don't think they take enough safeguards.
The lion who killed yesterday was just a baby cub when it made an appearance on Ellen.
Look at those claws.
Culmanson himself owns 27 lions and tigers on his Florida ranch. See them pacing back and forth like this all night long. And just across the street, 700 homes and a golf course. So what's the range of costs in these cages?
$5,000
Per cage, per
cage,
animal,
per environment, yeah.
Cash is often the most significant barrier to safety. Most owners of these sanctuaries are so-called animal broke, he says, buying the animals when they're young, cute, and small. But before you know it, they're big, expensive, and can be deadly. That means he's feeling very comfortable. Oh. But quickly we found Culmanson's maxim to be true. These animals may be trained, but they are not tamed. For Nightline, I'm Matt Gutman in Sorrento, Florida.